Good morning, Texoma. I'm Ashley Fitzwater. Thanks for joining us this morning. We are talking about Faith Mission this morning and really the big difference that this organization makes in our community. And there are so many ways, so we have a lot to get to. Joining me now with the very latest is Steve Sparks. He is the Executive Director. Also, Vicki Payne, she is the Director of Marketing. So thank you both for being here this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. And like I said, we have so much to get to, and we're going to kind of kick it off with something many of you have probably been hearing about on the television. News Channel 6 teamed up with Faith Mission for the coat drive. What can you say about the coat drive, and are you impressed with the numbers that keep coming in?
Oh, we are. We never seem to fail to be impressed by Wichita Falls and their generosity. But the coat drive always brings out the best. We tend to get in so many coats that we literally have the opportunity to go find people that may not come to us and deliver coats to people. So it's really a blessing to be a part of this community.
Wow, that is so neat.
Yeah.
So even though there's a lot coming in, donations are so important because, like you said, there are still families who need them even if they're not coming to you.
That's exactly right.
Keep bringing them.
They may not find their way to us, but we'll do our best to find other means to make sure that everybody who needs a coat in Wichita Falls gets one.
Absolutely.
We're so appreciative to KAUZ and to Comet Cleaners. All 5 locations of Comet Cleaners are collecting coats, and they are going to deliver once a week to the mission so that we can give those out. We appreciate you guys working together on that.
Absolutely. And there's still a lot of time to give. The coat drive, of course you can give any time, but the particular coat drive itself will be running through New Year's. So Texoma, you know, this is a great time if you see one on sale or you have one that maybe you're getting a new one this year and you just want to give away your old one. This is the perfect time, if it's gently used, to, of course, donate those coats and blankets, maybe scarves and gloves or things like that needed as well.
That's right. And also different sizes. We need children's sizes and large sizes. You know, occasionally we'll get somebody that comes in that wears up to a 4 or 5X, and those kind of sizes aren't readily available sometimes. So if you know somebody or you're somebody who has those kind of sizes, keep us in mind.
A lot of the people that come to us for help, they're walking, and so they're not getting in and out of a heated car. They're walking from place to place, and so it's really more important for them that they do have something to bundle up in. We had a really sweet thing happen recently. This lady sent us a handwritten letter, and KAUZ started it. It was with the coat drive last year, and she said, I wanted to buy a coat to donate with the coat drive last year, but I didn't have the money. So I prayed and asked the Lord to give me an idea. So He told her to knit scarves. Then she prayed for supplies, and somebody provided the supplies. She has been hand knitting scarves since February and dropped them off just recently, 70 scarves for us to give out.
Wow.
All colors, beautiful. So we've already started giving them out at both shelters.
I love that. What a blessing and such a great thing. You know, she'll of course be blessed in return for that as well. But
yeah, that shows the power of the media and compassionate heart, and how you share that compassion around. Like Steve was saying, it's a very generous community, but sometimes people, they just don't know about the need. So we appreciate you guys sharing the need.
Oh, absolutely. And like you mentioned, it's amazing. You know, I've grown up in this community, but it really is amazing to see anytime there's a need, it seems that this community steps up. Makes you so proud to be a part of it.
Absolutely. I'm so proud to be from Wichita Falls and so proud of the people who live here.
Absolutely. Now, I want to go a little bit inside the Faith Mission. Once you have all these coats, how do you organize them? What do you do?
Well, they get dropped off at the dock at 1300 Travis Street, and anybody can drop them off there. And then we have dock workers that will go through the contributions that are received, and the coats are going to go directly into our clothing room, and then the volunteer that's in the clothing room will go through the coats and hang them up, and then they'll get distributed that way. We are also distributing coats every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10 to 1, so anybody can come in during those times and get a coat.
Okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you said.
10 to 1.
10 to 1. In case you're not really aware of what it is that Faith Mission does and really the mission behind Faith Mission, what it is. So can you share a little bit of that with us?
I would be happy to. Faith Mission has been around for over 50 years.
Wow.
Started out as a men's mission, and as the homeless population changed over the years, They retrofitted the building that's presently on at 1300 Travis so that it could accommodate women and children and families as well. And then just recently, on May 7th of this year, we were able to open up a refuge just for women and children. And so now we are one mission in 2 locations. We have Faith Mission at downtown 1300 Travis, and then we have the Faith Refuge, which is out at 710 East Hatton Road for women and children. What we try to do is we try to provide rescue or shelter, clothing, and food for anyone who needs it. We have 110 beds downtown and 120 beds out on Hatton Road at the refuge. The second thing that we try to do is provide rehabilitation for anybody who is seeking to escape or have victory over some kind of addiction or destructive behavior. We provide programs for that as well. And the last thing that we try to do is we try to provide reintegration back into society. We want everyone who comes to us to be able to find their own home, to be self-sufficient, to be able to support themselves and have that dignity that comes with being able to say, I did it myself. And so that's our goal, is to take everyone who walks in our doors and help them to become self-sufficient.
I love that. It's more than just a warm place to stay or
That's
a place
right.
to get something to eat. Like you said, you take it that extra step and give them back that dignity too. Like
That's exactly right. Our staff is dedicated to that. We have caseworkers and program directors and volunteer counselors who do nothing but help the people who come to us to find self-sufficiency. That's what they're there for.
You mentioned there's men, but sometimes there's men there, of course, with their children.
That's right.
As well, and I know there's family rooms set up.
That's right. It's so funny how we have these ideas of what a homeless person looks like, but we see every possible combination. We have men with young children who come to us, and we have one that's staying with us now who has a 2-year-old named Angel, and she lives up to her name, I tell you.
And we're actually going to get to hear from them.
We're going to get to meet her, that's right.
So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more with Larry and Angel, so stay with us. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Joining me now is Larry and his little girl, Angel. Hi, Angel. Thank you for being here, and Larry as well. We appreciate both of you being here today. And we're just going to chat a little bit now about Faith Mission. And Larry, you and Angel are both staying at Faith Mission right now. And if you can just share a little bit about Faith Mission, really what it means for you and your family.
Well, what it means for me and my family is a place, a warm place, especially during the winter time, you know, in cold weather, for me and her to stay. And it really helps that we also have the opportunity to have, warm food there. And there's also good people there to help us and support us.
And you mentioned the good people, and you were talking a little bit about some of the families there. As I understand, there's even bonds that are made right now with them.
Right, right. Well, they're in need as well, so we all try to help one another out. And, like when I have to step out to look for a job or whatever, they're more than helpful to watch over her while I'm gone, stepping out. And the workers there, they're also very helpful. They're always asking if, she needs anything extra and stuff like that. So it's a really good opportunity for us.
What does that mean to you as a dad? Because as a parent, we know they're your number one.
Right,
so
right.
What does that mean to have all this support around you?
It means the world to me, honestly. That's the way I can sum it up. It just means the world to me. It really does.
Were you surprised at how open and loving everybody was whenever you and Angel first went in?
Yeah, it's a lot different than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be more rough cut of a place, but it's really not. It's a real caring place and whatnot, and I'm glad I went there. Yeah.
Absolutely. What service do you think that they've provided, or maybe something they've done for your family, has meant the most to you?
The most is like I said, this is my number one right here. So anything for her, and they have a lot of classes, like ministry classes that she got to attend, and she got a bunch of presents from them. She gets to eat pizza and all that good stuff. The fun things kids like to do. So it's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Letting a little kid be a little
kid. Yeah,
that's it.
Huh? That's it.
I love it. And there's family rooms. Can you explain or maybe describe kind of the family rooms? Because there's an open area for them.
Right, right. The family rooms, it has a big open area where it has a TV, and also it's split into like, a playroom for the kids. They have toys there, and then there's different rooms, of course, for the doors, so it's separated, That way the kids can play out here, and if you know, the other parents, whatever, want to step in the room, they can get a little peace and quiet.
Sure. That's always nice, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we just, you know, really appreciate you sharing so much. And Angel, we want to say thank you for coming. Can you tell
Wave
them
to 'em.
bye?
Look over here. There you go.
Thank you so much, Angel. Well, stick around. We'll be right back.